Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, everyone. A new day. More roulette rifle matches. Let me get my co-caster on the line. I'll be joined by Mr. Gordini. Gordini the Beast. He's been playing really well on Berlin lately. Let's see if we can get him on the line.
I am on the line. Caller. Your call.
Hello. How you doing, mate? Welcome. We're already live. Say hi to the chat. Chat, say hi to Gordy.
Hey, chat. How you doing? Got a banger today. Looking forward to this.
Lots of good matches today. Yeah, this should be good. It's an admin showdown.
This is for all the marbles, as they say, except it's not for all the marbles. It's just,
Exactly. So I got the brackets up. So when we're looking at this, it's the winner bracket still. So no matter what happens, both of these players will still be in the tournament. It's winner bracket round 2, or 3 I mean. Where the winner will face off against Tyson. And let's see. But on top of my head, the loser will drop down to face Oates. Oh, so that should be fairly easy for both.
Frosted yet again.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm really looking forward to this one. So the maps are Chongqing and Dartmoor. Chongqing chosen by Adoria, Dartmoor chosen by MrMike. Also, Mr. Mike is still in both brackets, by the way. Also in console, so really strong performance so far.
Of course, yeah, he's one of these greedy buggers that likes to play lots of games. So.
Yeah, like him and Yanini, they're all the same, man.
Yeah,
selfish, greedy, I'd say.
I don't know how you switch between keyboard and mouse to controller and back again playing the same game. That's skillful, to be honest. That's some rare skill.
Yeah, impressive, I'd say. I couldn't do it. I played once on controller, and then I got frustrated and threw the controller away. I can't imagine
you getting. I can't imagine you getting frustrated through.
I know, right?
Just
always so level-headed. But yeah, both players are online. Spin is coming in less than 2 minutes. Do we have any predictions here, Chet and Gordini?
Oh, I mean, we saw the perfect test subject a couple of times yesterday, I do believe.
Yeah, there aren't that many disguises on either map.
No.
So you'll see a lot of repetitions.
Yeah, no street guard yet. So I think it tends to be more. You get your homeless person or the perfect test subject or a facility analyst.
Yeah.
Awkward ones that you can't really walk around with an open weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
And I imagine the admin of this spin. Who's the admin for the spin?
I am.
You are. Oh,
yeah.
I can imagine you being quite cruel as well, Froggy.
So... No. I actually always go with the first spin that pops up unless it's like too ridiculous, like either too ridiculously easy or too ridiculously hard.
That's fair.
And if it isn't like that, I just go with the first spin that go. But yeah, I was more talking about who will win this match, prediction-wise. We see some scores in the chat. Fuss says Adoria, Infofan says MrMike. Jeff Kielstra is hoping for a decider.
I'm not going to make a prediction at all. I'm not touching that with a barge. I'm not part of the admin team, so I'm not getting drawn into that.
Exactly. Well, we're 50 seconds away.
Yeah. Doggy's barking. 1 sec.
Prepare yourself. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9.
All right, here we go. Good luck to both players. 5 seconds away.
5, 4.
And since Gordy is away, I'll read out the spin.
1. Eliminate the target.
So for Harsh, we got Electrocution as the dumpling cook. And for Imogen Royce, we got Explosive Weapon as the perfect test subject.
Called it.
I mean, there's only like 10 disguises to call from. So it's not.
I'm going out to buy a lottery ticket right now.
It's not like a Sapienza or a Miami where you have like over 20 of them.
Sapienza is like 30, isn't it? 28, I believe, something like that.
It is between 20 and 30 on Sapienza, yeah. And most of these Hitman 3 maps have like, I'd say between 10 and 15 disguises. Something like that.
Yeah, there's not massive amount. Certainly, China's only, I think it's 11.
Yeah, I think it's the same for Dartmoor, really.
And relatively small maps as well. I mean, Chongqing seems massive when you get out into the streets, but most of the action's sort of centered in that one block and then below, isn't it? It's all across floors.
That's true, but you have to consider contracts as well, of course.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah, meanwhile, MrMike already loading in. He starts as the dumpling cook.
Adoria's just
thinking it over. Also loading in right now.
Well, it's not a loud weapon, is it? It's an explosive weapon, so she went back to breaching charge rather than.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think she had the ICA remote to start with.
Yeah.
She's got breaching charge. MrMike, straight in costume. He's on his way to the flat, is he?
Yeah, looks like it. I haven't really practiced this map all that much, but seems like MrMike has. Seems to know where he's going.
I certainly hadn't, and it showed last night.
Yeah.
I practiced Berlin though.
I mean, I think you did better on China than on Dubai, though. In Dubai, you seemed really lost.
Oh, totally.
But then again, you did. It was very impressive on Berlin. But yeah, MrMike knocking out the block guard here. They're actually somewhat at the same spot here. Like MrMike being like 15 seconds ahead.
They thinking we messing with the satellite antenna?
That's interesting.
Is there an electrocution spot here? Did he go with the taser?
I'm not sure. I'm also not sure which puddles would count for electrocution here.
Yeah, fake puddles. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's hard to tell. But yeah, MrMike definitely going for the satellite opportunity here. Getting rid of the guards.
Now, if you chuck a visible taser and they pick it up, saying that targets don't tend to pick up weapons, do they? Unless, of course, it's like Berlin.
Like normally, targets don't, and even in Berlin, most of them don't.
No, I've noticed that. I thought they would do because they're in guard disguises and whatnot, but they don't act like guards. They still act like targets basically.
To be fair, I'm kind of happy with that though.
Yeah, you don't want the entire map coming right down on you if that's one of the only ways you've got to sort of lure them in.
Yeah, then just tossing tasers everywhere. That's like
exactly. Yeah, that would be over pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, MrMike's going in for a bit of an investigation then.
Looks like making his way towards the house here.
Yeah, looks to be setting up rather than. He's going to do it in disguise, which makes sense. You know, you're not trespassing, less sus.
Yeah, I mean, why would you, right? Looks like Adoria also going for the satellite. Also changes disguises here. MrMike already. Yeah, MrMike already taking care of the perfect test subject for Imogen.
There's a QR code on the back of his head, isn't there? I tried to scan it and I couldn't get it to work, but there's definitely a QR code on the back of his head.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, Adoria almost got spotted there.
Well, she's peekabooing.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if...
Oh.
Oh, well, that's a nice way.
That was weird. Oh, they've spotted a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Double. She made doubly sure. 2 options.
Yeah. Meanwhile, MrMike already knocked the guard and Hush out. So now I'm wondering, where is this electrocution spot here?
Yeah. Any of these puddles deep enough?
Looks like there.
Has he got it?
Oh, that's a restart for MrMike.
Is it though? No, of course he can't just drag him back upstairs to that spot. I mean, that's going to be too risky. So yeah, restart there. Oh dear, rip.
So that's a small lead here for Adoria.
Unless she goes for the exact same puddle that MrMike did.
Yeah, but it looks like she's just staying into the dumpling cook disguise right now, and just waits for Hush to get over there. So I reckon she's just gonna make sure to get the test subject here.
Is there a spot just behind this door where you can electrocute him? I thought I saw a socket there. I'm not entirely sure, but
I can tell you, mate. Like I said, I really haven't practiced this map at all.
okay. Notice to everybody then, pick Chongqing if you're playing Froggy. So
But I'm usually taking it on a map by or a match by match basis, you know. Like
Sure.
I schedule my match and oh, my opponent picks this. Oh, might be time to practice this.
we've got a double Chongqing tomorrow with Goulet and me, so that's going to be
I'll definitely be watching that then.
interesting.
But you do pick up a lot by just simply watching others, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
which is the cool thing.
I mean, everybody saw memes Berlin, didn't they? And that's the new
Yeah.
that's the new desired strat.
Meanwhile, Adoria still in the Dumbledore disguise, cleared out this room, waiting for Hush now it seems. Will she get the kill there though? Seems like a lot of waiting time here.
Yeah, once he goes downstairs and starts having lots of chats, it does make things awkward, doesn't it? You know.
Thing about Adoria is though, when you're playing her, you don't want to restart once or twice. Like she takes her time, but she doesn't restart often. Like if you get a couple of restarts in, you're basically screwed to be honest, because she's a fan of the roleplay strats.
You gotta love a roleplay strat though, haven't you?
Yeah.
You love to see it.
And there she goes. Oh, she's down. Nice. That's the first kill for Adoria there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Inside electrocution, nice.
That's a nice setup.
Was it a taser thing as well?
Yeah, she tasered one of those puddles on the roof there near the satellite. I'd have
Brilliant.
to look at that spot right here. Oh no, don't use the crowbar. No, that's a rip. That's a rip for Adoria.
Oh, she's standing up. That's a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. You have to subdue that guy.
Oh, you can use the crowbar. You just got to be bent down.
Yeah. I don't know. I never take that risk with that stuff. Oh, but that's an unfortunate restart for Adoria there.
It is, because that was a good hush kill.
Yeah. She had a good lead, but now the roles are reversed and it's Mikey with the lead here.
He's 3 minutes. He's coming up to 3 minutes on his spin.
Yeah.
Obviously, Adoria's just restarted there. And we're 8.5 minutes into the spin proper. Both have had one restart. Adoria was slightly in front with one kill, but now has to do it all over again.
Yeah, she's a couple minutes behind now. And there is MrMike with the EMP kill. And Hush is down. And he got the test subject right here. So he can make his way over to Imogen Royce. It's a clear lead
Nice.
for Mr. Mikey now.
Yep, that was a nice bit of optimization, bringing the test subject disguise out to the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, we see that a lot, don't we? Like when
Yes.
players stick to the strat and then they have a restart and then they just optimize on the fly. It's always cool
Yeah.
to see.
I think we're going to see some drone strats here, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's just the way to go. Unless you have the killer like in the lab area. Like with a lab disguise, I mean. Then
Yeah.
that's like the only reason when you...
You may as well go in there and try and
Yeah.
get her in the data core if you can. Like, if you're going to blow her up, then you smash her into the water.
Ooh, Mr. Mike. This is close. I'm not sure how he's gonna save himself from this.
Ooh.
Because that's a peekaboo. He's gonna come over.
We can get in the dumpster quickly.
No, he's not.
No, he's
He's not
there.
coming. That's interesting. Ooh.
Oh, he's on the blower though. He seems to be talking to someone. Keep going with the instinct, Mr. Mike. No, he got through. He got away with that. And he's not leaving anything to chance. That dude's
No.
going down. Don't
Like
blame him.
that suspicion meter couldn't get any higher for Mr. Mike there.
No, God, that was right on the edge.
It was so close.
I know they've changed the sus bars a little bit with Hitman 3, but that was certainly close.
Meanwhile, Adoria working on the same setup she did before. But this is looking good for Mr. Mike at the moment.
He is. Now, who's he going to peekaboo? Imogen or the guard's the only one that's suspicious there, isn't he? Yeah, there's only the one dot, and that's the guard.
Yeah, he's just gonna let them pass and then KO.
Yeah, you got 2 doors there as well. So it's soundproof towards the facility, but not towards the street.
Yeah, but it's a breacher anyway, so...
That's true. And also, he's going to be remote detonating it while he's stood... Oh, yeah, it is a breacher, yeah. He's going to be remote detonating it while he's at the exit, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Looking really good for MrMike here. Can't really go wrong anymore. Just have to head to the scooter.
Fair enough. Also taking no chances with exiting the area.
And as we could see, and we've seen it a few more times ago, don't take risks with the mirrors there. That's what cost Adoria the match here, really, or the map.
It did.
She had a solid lead there.
GG, MrMike.
But that's a GG, yeah. So, Mike taking down the first map. Next up we have Dartmoor. I'm gonna set it up. Give me like 1-2 minutes.
Okay.
You entertain the chat, Gordy. I'm sure you're well capable of that. Be right back.
Well, there's Bruce in the background, as you can all hear. Thanks, doggy. That damn thing. Okay, we've got a few matches coming up today. Let's have a look. Obviously, you can't see it on your screen, but I can see it on mine. The next match we got up is Chromex versus Meme Junkie in Mendoza in Chongqing. That's at 1500 CET, and that will be on Currymaker's channel, and he'll be joined by Colonel Oates for that. That should be a really good match, actually. Chromex, one of the new breed, smashing through. Then we've got Q-Man versus Rocky Horse, Berlin and Chongqing at 1900 CET. Krugermar will be hosting that. Then we got I Like Hitman versus Ducker with Dubai and Dartmoor. That's at 2030 CET, and me and Cobalt will be doing that one on my channel. Then we've got Agent 420 versus Gorg, Berlin again, and Dartmoor. That's a cracking combo. Longest map and the shortest. And that is at 2100 CET. That's again on Coates, and David Red Sox has got that. Mikkelers versus Pajero, Mendoza and Berlin at 2200. That's being hosted by Rommel. And we've got Fusk and Pixel Squid, Dubai and Mendoza. And that is tomorrow, or this is tonight at midnight CET. No caster for that just yet, but if you check hitmaps.com, that's all one word, you'll be able to see all the matches as and when they appear.
You finally done with all your gibberish, mate?
Sorry, mate, I gotta get on through.
I'm
You
just
left
kidding.
me on my own, I was floundering.
Yeah.
I'm nothing without a co-caster.
I'm just kidding, buddy. All right, it's all set up. 3 minutes until map 2, Dartmoor.
What are the chat saying for predictions? Have we got any? Photographer again? Undertaker maybe? I haven't seen an Undertaker yet, I don't think.
We've seen the Undertaker a bunch of times already in Dartmoor matches. Again, it's a map with like 10 or 11 disguises, so you'll always see a lot of the same.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of recycling. Looking forward to getting back to Sapienza days. So many options.
Well, Red Rifles 5 will have all the maps.
Yeah, RR4 had to be Hitman 3 based, didn't it? It wasn't.
Yeah.
There's no way you could have justified doing the Legacy when the game is so new.
Yeah, and also we just wanted, as a sort of way, help players get to know the new maps a little more. Like, so the first competitions are just solely based on the Hitman 3 maps.
Yeah, makes absolute sense, and it was good of IO to update and patch the game right in the middle of the first few rounds.
But it does mean for the next roulette tournament we will have 18 maps to practice. 18. I repeat,
awesome.
18 maps.
Love it. I love that. And I'll still pick Marrakesh and Sapienza every time.
But that's crazy though.
It should be good though. Should be good.
Yeah.
When do you think we'll be looking at that?
That's top secret at the moment. I mean,
Alright,
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Well, fair enough. I've seen you play. I'm not worried.
But yeah, we're a minute away. A little more. Are we gonna see a decider or a clean sweep here?
What's Adoria's Dartmoor like? I haven't seen her play, so
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
yeah, it all depends, doesn't it? Like you say, she's quite methodical. So
Yeah, she is.
and Dartmoor is quick. Now, if you get a few restarts, which is perfectly possible if you're going for the quick way.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at China, she played really solid, except for like that one mirror, which is just like something you just have to fail there once and it will never happen again, you know?
Yeah, you certainly, yeah. Once bitten, twice daft.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
It's like some kind of initiation phase or whatever.
Yeah, some hazing by
Yeah.
the game for you there.
Exactly. You just have to fail there once, get it over with, and then it will never happen again.
I remember when they introduced the mirrors being a thing.
Yep.
It was like, oh, come on.
I
Used to
know.
moan about it not being a thing. Now it's a thing. Great. Got to change everything.
Yeah. So, Gordy, will you do the honors?
One.
Certainly.
Eliminate the target.
Oh, I got the wrong thing up. Why is that not working? There we go. We've got Alexa Carlisle with a loud explosive weapon, and it's a suit spin. Marvelous.
Oh, holy shit. Adoria loading in super quick though.
Now, is she going upstairs? Did she fast forward behind the mansion? I'm expecting to see.
I didn't see if she fast forward there or just the normal one.
We'll soon see. If she's upstairs, she didn't fast forward. And
Yeah.
if she is downstairs,
I missed it for
Yeah.
MrMike as well, to be honest. So not
on my screen, I've got a slight head start for Adoria, but not much in it at all. 10 seconds, if that.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Alexa's
10 seconds.
upstairs. Alexa's upstairs for Adoria.
All right, interesting.
And it looks like Mr. Mike's going for that same drain pipe.
No, Mr.
He
Mike.
isn't. Oh no, he's going inside. Okay,
Did Mr. Mike go for the fast forward? It looks like it.
I think he has.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing some secret. Yeah, he's got a camera in his hand. So here comes. Is it Rebecca? It is Rebecca, isn't it?
Alexa.
Butler. No, there's Alexa. Oh, he's secreting her.
So she will make her go to the bathroom.
That's bold because upstairs you've got a soundproof room.
Yeah, exactly.
You've only got those 4 guards to clear out, and a little bit of practice. That's not too bad a clear out either, especially from a suit start.
Meanwhile, Adoria clearing out the top level here. It's hard to tell who's ahead there, to be honest.
I gotta say, I think it's going to be Adoria. She's got them 2 guards to get rid of. Easy clap. Get her before she gets to the door. That's
Yeah.
good. Start the lockdown. Brilliant.
Now that room is soundproof also for explosions, right?
It is, yeah. I put a demo block in there and set it off.
Oh,
just
and
to
Mike
test
killed
it, and
himself. Mike killed himself.
No.
He detonated the duck while she was standing right there. You have to close the door, Adoria. This is a big lead here.
Yeah.
And that's Alexa down, going to the disguise. This is looking very solid from Adoria here, to be honest.
Yeah, she's just got to get that case file. She's just got to guess the combination, though. I don't know how she's going to do that because it's 4 numbers. So.
Well, this is a roleplay stuff, right? The case file, so she got that luck.
There it goes.
Will she go for the drop as well?
I was going to say, is it going to be the ledge? Which, you know, just go into that corner. Yeah, first. No, she voted as well. I did that, and it's quite embarrassing. However, it doesn't matter if you win.
That was pretty much flawless.
It was. It was. There was no fat on that at all. Very nicely done. Should be fine though. I mean, the enforcer over to the left there.
Yeah, very impressive.
They're not going to get anywhere near you. And just coming out at 2 minutes 50. Perfect.
Very impressive.
GG's Adoria. We
GG.
got decider.
We got a decider on our hand.
2 to 2.
Wow, I'm so proud. Yes, I'm biased. I'm biased. I admit it.
Yeah,
But,
30 breaking the cardinal rule of shoutcasting there by showing absolutely you shouldn't be showing any favoritism at all. Not that 420 or I ever show favoritism, so
Exactly. then again, who's gonna stop me, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna see a decider, guys. I'm gonna set it up. Give me 2 minutes. The floor is yours again, Gordy. Behave. Be nice.
I'll try, behave.
Keep it family friendly and stuff. Nah, you
Okay,
just do what you want.
So how do we get throat banned from Twitch with just audio? I can think of some ways. If we play, I don't know, some copyrighted music, let's do that. Okay, so what do we reckon for the decider? Fusk is looking at Mendoza, he thinks. Silver's thinking Berlin. I hope not. I've got work on Monday. So what have we got left? We've got Mendoza, we've got Berlin, and we have Dubai. So there's only 5 maps in Hitman 3 we can roulette rivals with, isn't there? So Berlin roll would be Monkers. I don't even know what Monkers means, but yes, it would. But 2-2, that was a great comeback by Adoria there. 0 restarts, and just straight on through, flawless. And the standard strat, leaving her upstairs in the soundproof room, hard to get it wrong. MrMike somehow managed to explode himself, though. That was interesting. I think he was looking to blow her up, box her, and get out, but using a ducker in a small room, yeah, that was always going to be tough. Always going to be very, very tough. We're still waiting for the RNG to come through. A lot of people wanting Berlin. MrMike thought he had to explode the suit, of course. Yeah, maybe. That's also nice to see. We've got 47 viewers. Nobody can drop in or out. So that's good. Berlin confirmed, is it? I don't think it is yet. Nothing up yet. Still waiting. Should be Reet, whatever happens. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. Hashtag matchups. I don't think that works. Exploding suit in Hitman 3. That's the next edition if you've got deluxe. For all the poor people out there, you can have it. The RNG's taking a bit of a while. Obviously, I'm thinking it must be Berlin, and Throat's having to sort out the impossible spins or the silly targets. Just making sure each one's is doable because we want it done. Ducky suit. The flamingo suit should be explodable, I think. That'd be quite cool, actually. Leave behind your disguise and blow it up on exit or something.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, what have we got then? We got Berlin.
We got Berlin. Much. Yep. In 3 minutes.
I thought you were taking a little while. I thought it must be Berlin, and he must be having to think. Right, is that okay? That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, good stuff.
Oh no, because pretty much for Berlin, pretty much everything goes.
It's not too bad, I don't find.
Because like pretty much every kill method is possible on multiple targets, you know. So there aren't that many spins that we would say, nah, that's too much.
Well, I was saying this the other day. It's nice to see electrocution making a comeback because that doesn't seem to be used much on the legacy maps. It was a bit unreliable, so it was deemed. Was it deemed too unreliable to be assigned as a kill method?
No, we took it out because of the phone in the previous tournament.
That thing, I'm so glad that's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Best contract ever made. 47 versus the electric phone. Brilliant.
Yeah, we just felt also based on the feedback that like for a tournament, which is also like partly for the viewers as well, right? Not just for the players, like electrocution. Yay, I drop a phone and I ring it. Very exciting. So
not exactly creative, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, with this tournament and previous ones, obviously as well, we do get to see some magic strats.
Yeah.
Again, going back to memes Berlin the other day, it's like, you know, Yeah, of course. 5 targets, bring them all to you. Loads of different disguises and weapons. Difficult to pull off, but a couple of people have done it now, including David Red Sox last night. I think he ripped quite late on. He was very unfortunate with a random NPC, I think, walking through somewhere. But Goulet obviously pulled it off as well.
Exactly. But yeah, we're 1 minute away. Any predictions in chat? And from you, Gordy?
I'm thinking, because I've been talking about it, I think Electrocution's going to be in there.
Now I'm talking about who will win. Who will take
who
the
will
match.
win? Again, I'm still not touching that with a 10-foot pole, mate. Not happening.
This should be good. Pressure is up. Then again, it is a winner bracket match, so no matter what, both players are still in it. That's somewhat of a comfort, really.
Absolutely, and there's no easy matches at all. Well, even from the start, I don't think, apart from Pajero. But and so
shots fired.
he wouldn't be half as polite to me, I can guarantee you.
But yeah, 10 seconds. Will you run it down, Gordy, when it's up?
I shall indeed. We've got 5 seconds. Here we go.
Yeah, good luck to both. Here we go, guys.
Okay, target number 1, SMG as the technician. Target number 2, hobby knife as club security. Target number 3, fire axe as a bartender. Here it is. Target number 4, electrocution as the biker. And target number 5, neck snap in a suit. So we're definitely going to see a suit start. What would you prefer there, Rave On or the radio tower?
Me personally, the Rave On one.
Really?
Yeah.
You're quite happy to sacrifice a normal silenced pistol then, or your whatever your handheld is.
Yeah, I do have to say it depends on the killing methods, but if I look at this, like neck snap, fire axe, hobby knife, electrocution, and SMG, you don't have to bring any of those 5 in. It's all on the map.
Yeah, well,
so then I rather
with all of them.
Yeah. So then I rather start with that head start, also because I'm familiar with the timing. Then
there's a few hobby knives about.
Yeah.
One in the biker hangout. There's another one by what's his name, Banner.
Yeah.
But the technician
they're
disguise.
both don't use the Rave suit start. They both want to come equipped.
And grab that lead pipe as well. They've both missed the lead pipe. They're not bothering taking an easily grabbable, throwable, knockoutable, whatever you want to call it, blunt instrument. That's the one.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like you say, all these spins, you can grab any of the weapons you need on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, injected poison, I know Banner drops that. Consume poison, or the poison pills. The dude in the marijuana farm, he carries those.
Yeah. We see
Obviously
a quick
sniper.
We saw a quick replan from MrMike there. He must have forgotten something.
He wouldn't have about something there. Did he change anything?
He forgot a smuggle point. I don't know what he smuggled in, but I did see him go to the smuggle point. So.
And these disguises as well, they're all pretty good to get. Well, obviously the suit is the easiest, but it's not like you've got to deal with the drug dealer or Florida man. They can be a bit role play-y.
Yeah, especially Florida man.
Yeah, the drug dealer is slightly buggy, but I think what stops him from actually taking you to do the deal.
Yeah.
Is if he sees the Florida man.
Yeah, exactly.
They start chatting, and that totally screws it. So you need to have a seeker in place if that happens. If you get a drug dealer spin, I would highly recommend hiding a seeker downstairs in the basement boiler room.
I agree with you there. Also, I just saw something on Adoria's screen which really irritates me as well. She tried to throw a briefcase onto someone's head, right? But for some reason in Hitman 3, you swap to the other hand first, and it's just like this annoying little detail before you actually throw a briefcase compared to normal items, and it pisses me off. It's so annoying.
Briefcase throwing was always slow, so they've made it actually slower again.
Yeah. Like now when you lock on, you actually, when you click it, you pass it over to your other hand, and then you throw it, and it's super annoying. Especially when you want to get a quick throw done, right? And then
Yeah.
you just can't.
Okay, Mr. Mike there. Looks like he'll be going for the next snap on. Oh, he's got some interest.
Meanwhile,
Should
Adoria
go-
got the first kill down though. Next snap as suit.
Lovely, and she's got herself a club security disguise as well.
Yeah, so
Mr.
she'll
Mike
be needing a
looks
hobby
like
knife.
he looks like he should be coming up on his first kill, but there is a bit of interest from that woman though. Might want her out the way. He's managed to bump him to keep him there. Is she going to turn around?
I just been notified that I messed up with the decider timing, but that's all right. I'll let it run down, and when it's almost there, I'll just make it infinite.
Of course, yes. There's no time limit, is there?
Yeah. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm still not
Mr.
fully
Mike's
awake.
on the struggle bus here because that woman did not want to go away, and she would have spotted any attempt to sedate him.
Yeah.
Now she's not turned around yet either because looks like they have a conversation. So she's going to stick around, I think. Yeah, she's not having none of that. I mean, I suppose he could try and double audio lure him around the back of the crane so she can't see, or that's the other way. Yeah, there she go. Oh no, she's coming towards
Ooh,
him.
that's a restart from Mr. Mike.
Oh,
No. The woman didn't see it. That was very risky though. Oh, and we see a replan from Adoria here.
Oh no, what happened there?
She wants a seeker instead of a calmer, by the looks of it. Oh, and we see a restart from Mr. Mike as well. So all even again.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was always gonna struggle getting that one while that woman was there, and yeah, nice attempt at a distraction shot, but pretty much synchronized walking in, and again, neither of them picking up the lead pipe, relying on the briefcase, which, like you were saying, is a slow animation.
I mean, if you're taking the way that Adoria was going, there's a crowbar right there. But yeah,
there's also-
Berlin is a decider, is extra nourishment.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly not going to be a quick one.
No.
I just put the Isan Lu versus In for Fun video up this morning, and it's the shortest match on record. The cast is only 22 minutes long. I think the match was actually 14 minutes and something.
Yeah.
So that's just insane. But you're never going to get anything that quick with a Berlin in the mix. Oh, rip from
Definitely
Mr.
not.
Mike there. Yeah, I don't know if he just forgot that guard was there.
I mean, if you want to beat that, you need to have like a clean sweep with like Dubai and Dartmoor with good spins, I guess.
Yeah.
That could
yeah.
beat it. That's about it.
Well, when you consider Mendoza was one of the maps that they played, that's proper rapid.
It is very impressive.
Doria clearing out the top here.
Yeah.
Just making double sure.
Just sticking to what she's doing.
Obviously, there's a stash point there. She's not bothered about hiding the body.
Well, no one comes there, so
No,
I don't
should
blame
be
her.
fine. I mean, they're right at the top. Unless you cause a panic up there and get heard, no one's coming up.
Yeah, but even if you also clear that lower guy, no one really comes up there.
Was it Red Fox was trying an interesting strat in Berlin, trying to get everybody up here?
No,
luring up with shots.
close to here, but yeah, he was doing some crazy panic lures here. Oh, and this is, yep, that's a rip for Mr. Mike again.
Yeah, Doria went nice and safe with the distraction throw,
Yep.
just over the side there. So
Yeah,
Doria,
that's the thing
too
with
much to
Adoria. She always takes like the slower methods, which usually like add 30 seconds or a minute, but it's always safe.
that's
then-
what you need though, especially Berlin.
Especially on Berlin, I would argue, yeah.
And like you said earlier, any restarts and she's got you.
Yeah, for sure. Like Dartmoor and Dubai, those are like the two maps where I would encourage taking risks.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's risk versus reward. That's what the entire tournament is about.
Exactly.
It's not like you're just grinding for the best time you can. You've got to make it out of there.
And it's also interesting how the strats are evolving with each tournament. You can see
brilliant.
that with the previous tournaments, which were just Hitman 2 and Legacy.
It'd be interesting to see how the Hitman 3 mechanics alter people's play.
Yeah, for sure.
In the Legacy maps as well.
For sure.
Because there's certainly some items that don't work the way they used to, or they're not as powerful.
Yeah. Clean takedowns there from MrMike.
Yep. It's always a bit awkward because you're just on the side, but that guy doesn't tend to turn his head too much towards you, so that's okay.
Yeah.
He's got all three that time. Interesting, they're both going for the same sort of targets at the top there.
I mean, that's a solid target for a neck snap, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably do the same, to be honest.
I quite like getting the guy on the marijuana farm if I can, because you can lure him out and leave him out there quite happily. Plus, you get easy access to the security cameras.
Yeah, but that's the thing that I really like about Berlin. Like, you have so many options.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you got that lovely spot as well in the basement with those two guards again with a security camera console there.
Yeah, exactly.
With electrocution or a drowning opportunity.
Yeah, and like for every kill method, you got multiple possibilities on multiple targets. Oh, and that's a rip.
Oh no, he didn't go back into the crowd. Oh, he came out of the crowd. He got spotted.
No, this is something that I noted yesterday. They will actually spot you. Like, wearing an assault rifle is illegal for club security.
Right.
Yeah.
You can run around with pretty much anything as a biker. The biker, you can actually carry a sniper rifle as well, which is very unusual.
Yeah, some people noticed that yesterday in my match. Meanwhile, Adoria got 2 kills down now. That was the hobby knife as club security.
That's good stuff. So she's got the neck snap. She's got the hobby knife kill.
Yeah.
So just waiting on a fire axe as bartender.
Yes.
Electrocution as biker. SMG as technician. Now, where's your favourite place to get a technician disguise?
Ooh, like I personally never go for the meeting room lure. So
No.
I usually get like the guy or the guys that's close to the technician target that's like on the bridge, and then you have like some other couple technicians close to him, like behind the juice bar or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I know what you mean. On that floor.
Yeah. I usually go for that. But by no means I'm an expert at Berlin just yet.
No, nobody's an expert on any of these maps just yet, I would say. It's still quite fresh, isn't it? But for me, I mean, I've got to admit, especially with the fact that it is an SMG kill, I'd go for the technician target because he carries an SMG. You can knock him out in that little room. You can sort of body shot him, he'll come running over to you. You can take him in that room, knock him out, take his disguise, take his gun, kill him, box him.
Exactly. Well, most of the targets are carrying SMGs.
Yeah, and it's like any remote explosive kill.
Yeah.
Ideal because you've got that biker you make with the food delivery.
Yeah.
He puts himself in a soundproof room for you and is carrying a demo block. So that's ideal.
Adoria here getting a biker disguise.
And taking it off that map right underneath a security camera as well.
Yeah, that's
Very
interesting.
nicely done. There's Banner looking over the railing.
Yeah, and like what Adoria is doing right here, that's what I mean. Well, I usually use a crowbar then there to just lure them to that box.
Just one of the normal techs itself, not the target.
Yeah.
You got a crowbar just around as well, which is quite useful.
Yeah. Meanwhile, MrMike knocking out the delivery guy. It's also interesting, grabbing the keys.
Got to be careful with hiding that delivery guy as well, because if you knock him out when he's having his conversation on the phone,
Yeah,
it's quite easy to get spotted.
for sure. You always want to distract him. Alright, Adoria got the technician disguise down as well. She might actually just repeat this 2 more times to get Banner there.
Get the target, yeah. Now, she already got an SMG.
Yeah.
She's taken out a few targets, so I should imagine she has.
Yeah, she has an SMG, just saw it in her inventory. MrMike actually delivering the food for, I'm not sure for which kill, but it's interesting.
Can't remember his name. Tremaine's the sniper.
No, I mean more like for why? Like for which kill are you setting that up?
Well, there's no loud ones, is there? There's no drowning.
There's no drowning, there's no consumed poison, so it's like... Oh, look
What's
at...
he off to get?
Uh-oh. Look, Montgomery's there as well.
Oh, they go off and have a conversation, I should imagine.
Yeah.
That's
Still looking good though.
He's okay. That's all right. He's just gonna fix the electrics, which is good of him considering he doesn't even work there.
Yeah. What's this? Is this another kill? Uh-oh. Montgomery actually heard that. She needs to she needs to wait a little bit more. But is that what's that? An electrocution kill? Yeah, must be.
Is there a spot to electrocute there?
Well, probably. She seems very certain of her case.
I thought that was to do with the old the role play with the DJ. But
I'm not sure. I did see a socket there on the floor as well.
you got to be careful with the electrocution kill, especially with Montgomery, because if his guard comes up too close behind him, he'll get got as well. 420 was telling me that it's not just a single thing.
All right, look at this.
Yeah, because electrocution kills in puddles used to be just one kill, and that was that.
Yeah.
Is he going to turn? Is she going to turn it on now? Oh, she's worried because Montgomery's guy's next to him.
Yeah, she's triggering this conversation now. That's annoying proximity stuff.
Yeah, she's going to have to wait a bit, but you know, she's well on her way. Like you say, she's got 2 kills. Getting this one would be a really useful third to get out of the way.
Yeah, that would be big. Meanwhile, MrMike got the electrocution kill and equalized here with 2 kills.
Good stuff. So Adoria 10 minutes in, coming up to 11 minutes. MrMike coming up on 6 minutes.
Don't kill yourself, Adoria.
No, make sure to steer well clear of that.
Oh no, she's too close. That's such an unfortunate rip.
No!
She wasn't even standing at the water. She tapped the wall. But that's such annoying hitboxes there.
There was absolutely no water underneath her feet there.
No, that's just the game being a big troll.
And of course, you can't fill one of the slots with rubber boots, can you? So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, MrMike there with
she went against the wall. She just needed to back off there, and it was good. That was such a feel bad.
Now, MrMike with his 3rd kill there, by the looks of it, he's just got the hobby knife kill with the club security.
Yeah, big lead now for MrMike.
Yeah, he's got the electrocution kill down as well, and the neck snap. So, fire axe, bartender, SMG, technician to go.
Yeah.
Which is pretty quick. Look at that. It's only 6 minutes and 50 in. Only 2 kills to get.
Yeah, looking very solid for MrMike.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd say Adoria's only hope is a restart for MrMike.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was 10 minutes in then, and was coming up on the 3rd kill.
Yeah, she was doing great. And then after that, she already had the bartender disguise as well.
The fire axe is pretty easy to get hold of.
Yeah. And she had the technician's disguise there already, an SMG. Like
Yeah.
if she just had that, she would have been in the lead and would almost be done with it.
But like you say, that was maybe an audio lure would have been the way to go there.
No, I think the throw was still fine, but that after that she just hugged the wall a little.
Oh,
And
to
in
the
my
ground
opinion,
side.
that's still like bullshit that the water is there and electrocuted her.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really, really is.
Meanwhile, Mr. Mike got the technician disguise.
Yeah, Shuggy's got SMG and Fire Axe left. SMG as the technician and Fire Axe as the bartender.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna lure Banner now and get the 4th kill. Can't hide the body here, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Montgomery doesn't root around there, does he?
I want to say no. Oh, there he is.
Talk of the devil short of a beer.
No, he's turning
Yep.
taking a right. All good.
That's alright, he's going to miss that convo then. No proximity worries there for Mr. Mike, that was nice timing.
I like how Banner spotted him there though. I mean, it's all good. Because he
Yep.
died straight away, but still, bullshit head turns there.
Of course, the box is full with 2 other technicians, so he can't...
No, but I think that body is safe there. So that's 4 kills down for Mr. Mike. He just needs the Fire Axe as a bartender here.
There's some... Which way is he going to go? Upstairs for the bartender or down? What are we
Not
thinking?
Ooh, another close spot from Mr. Mike there. Meanwhile, Adoria slowly catching up. Got the shoot kill down again.
Oh, that was close. Here we go then.
And that's Montgomery down for Mr. Mike. And there's a Fire Axe right on top of these
Right
stairs.
there. Yeah.
He just needs a bartender disguise now.
Obviously, you got the bar in the basement. You can get one from down there. With a radio lure, I think. Yeah, I'd drag him off the top of them stairs just to be on the safe side. But then, you know, that's
Yeah.
I'm quite cautious.
And another delay for Mr. Mike there. He got caught by the cameras, so he has to take care of that.
There's only the 2 consoles in there, I think. One right in the basement, one by the marijuana farm. Can't think of any others.
I think you're probably right there.
But again, they're fairly easy access. Here comes the bartender disguise with a nice handy big
It depends how risky you're making it. If you're using an SMG, like you don't have a pistol, it might rip you.
Yeah. So the one upstairs is best for that because you're outside the door, you can shut the door.
Yeah.
You won't get spotted shooting if you're at an angle. Of course, oh no, that's 2 lady bartenders.
Yep.
So
And
that
that's-
box
and-
is full.
And that's a full box.
That's
And he's
frustrating.
still gonna call someone else.
He's gonna leave him there, is he?
And that's...
Is he gonna send a security guard?
Yep. Now, wow.
Oh my god. He's just not getting
He's
any
gonna...
rub of the greener at all. Well, he's got a room he can put him in, so there is that. Well, no, of course that's out in the open. But
Yeah, but
again,
no one really comes
lonely.
there.
Yeah.
And now he finally comes.
Oh, Mr. Mike having a whale of a time with this disguise. Here he is.
He finally has it though. Also working on his chameleon.
Did that just pop up? Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. Excellent stuff. What's Mr. Mike normally play on? Is he normally a PC player? Does he play normally console?
Well, if I was him, I would say PC.
I'd go PC with a controller if I was more of a console player,
Yeah.
which is what I do.
Meanwhile, Mr. Adoria with her 2nd kill here. But yeah,
Good
she really needs a rip from Mr. Mike.
That's a good spot. I'm always a bit worried about those little fabric-y walls, like for wall hacks and things.
Yeah.
But good work.
I still think she was in the lead and would have won this without dying there by the electrocution.
Yeah,
It was a bit of a trolling move from the game, really, but it was very impressive so far. Oh, look at that, Mr. Mike taking care of the cameras.
Here we go. And you can knock out those two guys in there as well. Because, oh no, MrMike, no.
No, I think he's just looking where the fire X is on hit maps. He's not ripped.
There's one on the ground floor if you go past Hirsch Mueller's office, but you want to be in a bike with a scope.
It's right on the top where he knocked out Montgomery on those
Or
stairs.
you go up the stairs, yeah. Or you go up the stairs. But there is one downstairs. It's now, like I said, you can knock those two dudes out, and not worry about anyone. Oh no, of course, there's still the target that walks around downstairs, isn't there?
He should be good now.
Didn't
I will get the X now, and he got the disguise
way
right
up.
there.
I mean, that's the safest one to go get.
Yeah. Well, and the most convenient one if you have Montgomery like down these stairs.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Adoria is almost at the point where she was, and she got so unlucky by that electrocution there. I don't think she should have died there. Game being trolly. And there we have it, the last kill from MrMike. Back to green guns. And this looks like it's going to be a GG here.
Good stuff, MrMike. Well played. That was a tight match. A couple of restarts.
Couple of restarts from both sides, and there we have it, MrMike finishing. GG. His
GG,
last run
MrMike.
was very solid, and look at this, 13.5 minutes.
Very nice.
I think like
very nice.
everything under 50 minutes is just good for Berlin.
I mean, he was up on 3 kills in under 7 minutes, which is very nice indeed.
Very well played from both. Yeah, I do feel bad for Adoria about that electrocution there. I feel like she judging by this time, she would have won it without dying there.
I think she'd have had that.
Yeah.
But Hitman gonna Hitman.
Yeah, very impressive though.
Is the way to put it.
Super proud of her. But yeah, let's take a look at the brackets right here. Let's get that up.
Twitch is doing that blue screen thing to me, so I can't see what's on your screen there at the moment. Bloody hell.
All right, so MrMike staying in the winner bracket, made it to round 4 right now, where he will face Tyson.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah, definitely. And Adoria dropping down to loser bracket round 3, where she will face Oates. This will be a very tough opponent as well.
Yeah. Oates loves a fibre wire, doesn't he? That's his.
For sure.
That's his MO, I think the term is.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a great match though from both. Very well played.
Very well played, very entertaining.
Yeah.
And some solid stuff on Berlin there. Obviously some typical Hitman action. But yeah, GG's to both of them.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was on Chongqing, the mirror for Adoria, where she was in the lead, and in Berlin, like, electrocuting herself, which was just super unlucky and trolly there. But yeah, she did great. I'm super proud of her.
Dartmoor was flawless, absolutely flawless.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for having me on, mate.
Thanks for joining me, man. I hope you had a lot of fun. I sure did.
Yes, I did.
And I believe we have more matches coming up in just a little bit already, right? Yeah, we got Chrome against Meme Junkie in, well, a little over 1 hour, casted by Currymaker and Oates. And then what? 4 more matches after that, maybe even more if other people will schedule.
We've got one at midnight and one at 1:45 as well. So yeah, they're all stacking up.
Oh, yeah, I see you're casting as well later tonight, Gordon.
Yes. Yeah, 2030 CET. So looking forward to that one. I like Hitman and Locura.
Nice. All right, thanks for joining me, mate. It was a lot of fun.
worries.
And